Well, hopefully everybody had a good day. Mine was a pretty stressful, busy morning and then a stressful evening. Just glad it's about over. Well, it is over. I'm doing nothing today. I'm just gonna chill after this. So yesterday, I had two IPAs. I had the torpedo and then the cryo. I had two torpedo and then one cryo. All were alcohol by volume at 7 and above, 7.2. Man, the three I had within 2 hours literally was more than enough for me. So with that said, this is probably gonna be the better, lighter beer. This is alcohol by volume is 5.6. It is a lot lighter side. I've drank this before, and I always thought it was lighter, on the lighter side. I'm actually I take that back. Continue on with this video. I've drank this before, and it's always been on the lighter side. Some days, like today, I'd much rather drink a heavier beer and just have maybe two and just knock me out kind of a day. That's the kind of day that I have. I should have probably introduced the the beer a little bit, right? This is Sierra Nevada's Pale Ale based out of Chico, California. They're pretty close to me. Looks just like your any IPA, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna always say this. I don't know why anybody would judge a beer by its look. Only way I would judge a beer by its looks is to see if it's fresh or not. If it's cloudy, that's probably the only thing I would do as far as judging the beer goes. If your glass isn't frosted like this, then it should be kind of nice and clear. My glass is frosted, so this one is a little bit kind of a cloudy. This is more of your balanced, lighter beer again. This is probably your entry beer to IPA. If you want to move away from your everyday drinking beer to something that is more enjoyable, I would recommend this beer. This is a little bit enjoyable. It's got more taste. I don't know if volume is the word to even describe it. You can totally taste the freshness of the hops, a little bit of bitterness. Sourness is there, but not that much. It's more bitter than anything. I rate a bitterness around maybe a 3. I probably rate sourness by sour at a 1. There's no sweet to it, no salt. As far as your fatty goes, maybe that's what I consider as a volume. You can feel that you're drinking beer and not so much beer and water. Yeah, it's pretty full. Like you can taste more beer or hops in the liquid than you would to say like drink a Bud Light or a Coors Light. You can taste a lot more water than the beer. But anyways, this is the Sierra Nevada's Indian, or not Indian, it's the Pale Ale. It's a lighter entry beer to IPAs if you're just looking to get away from your Coors Light, Busch, Bud Lights and whatnot. And this is kind of in the middle, and then before your heavier IPA. It's a good beer. You know, now that I'm doing some of these reviews, I'm actually liking these more than my higher IPAs. Given everything has its pros, your cheap beers are just to pound and just kind of show and pound, and you can drink all day. Whereas this is kind of like you can drink more, but it's a little lighter side. It's still gonna knock you out, or you can just like, hey, I'm just gonna have 2 beers and call it good. So I'm kind of in the between. I don't really socialize too much, so I don't really drink the Coors Lights and the Bud Lights, the Bushes, and whatever your lighter end of the beer. Um, these ones I do like today. Today's actually it's a good day for today. This is kind of beer for today. You're starting the week, and you don't want to get too hammered or too, just. Uh, you still want to get a good night's sleep. So something like Monday weekdays, but just have 1 or 2 at most. Don't have too many because I think it does have its effects after several cans. So getting back to Sunday, I kept these bottles around. This was the first one I had, and then I had another one of these. I did these reviews on Sunday, and then I had this one, which is the beer that I had just for the heck of it, because I figured it was light. But after these two, in honesty, I was already like done. Half of this one literally knocked me out. So I'm a very light drinker. I don't really drink too much. I mean, I do drink on occasions, but I don't drink by volume. I don't drink like 5-6 cans a night. I'll just do. I mean, that was Sunday, and I only did 3, and that was more than enough. But here's the thing, though. I do drink a lot of tea thereafter. I must have drank like the same amount of tea and beer that I drank that day. So I do cleanse my liver with a liver cleansing tea. So keep that in mind. I drink, but I do also kind of take care of myself. I do highly recommend this beer. It's very affordable, and it tastes really good. It's good for dinner beer. I wouldn't chug and pound this kind of a beer. You can abuse it, but I think after 5 or 6, you're probably gonna be out. Thank you, though. Thank you, everyone.